Do you ever have a hard time sleeping when you're snuggled in your bed? The lights are off and your eyes are closed, but the thoughts race around in your head. Well, here's something for you to think about when you don't know what else to do. Every animal alive on earth has to get some sleep just like you. Lions sleep near each other. Lion cubs sleep with their mothers. Monkeys sleep in colonies. Orangutans sleep on beds in the trees. Horses don't really need much sleep. Only a couple hours a day. Sometimes they sleep standing up. Sometimes they lie down in the hay. Everybody sleeps. Everybody sleeps. It's part of being alive. From chimpanzees to the squirrels in the trees to the bees buzzing in their hives. Whales and dolphins and other sea creatures have brains with some unique features. When they get tired and need some sleep, only half of their brain navigates the deep. Mallard ducks sleep in groups of 4, floating all in a row. The ducks on the ends keep one eye open, watching for predators to show. Shh. Everybody sleeps. Everybody sleeps. It's part of being alive. From the chimpanzees to the squirrels in the trees to the bees buzzing in their hives. Everybody sleeps. Everybody sleeps. It's part of being alive. From the chimpanzees to the squirrels in the trees to the bees buzzing in their hives. To the bees buzzing in their hives.
Slime! Yeah, I love slime. Let's make slime! You wanna make some slime? Let's make slime! It's about as fun as can be. First, let me tell you all the stuff you'll need. You'll need a big bowl and a bottle of glue. White, clear, or glitter glue, it's up to you. You need baking soda, not baking powder. So double check it before you get started. Some eye drops or contact solution, a spatula or something to mix. Now let's get to it. Make slime. Yeah, let's make slime. Now open the glue and pour it all into the bowl. It's real sticky, so don't lose control. Now open the eye drops or contact stuff. Put in a few drops, take it slow, there's no rush. After you drip 10 drops or so, start mixing it in, start mixing it in. Okay, baking soda, how much you need you never know. So start with a little and stir it in as you go. A few more eye drops, a little more baking soda. In no time, you got slime, now mix it up, mix it up. Mix it up, yeah. Now pick it up, squish it in your fingers. Mix it up, yeah, you got slime. Let's make slime. Yeah. My slime's so cool, my slime is so fine. My slime's so weird, man, it blows my mind. When you're all done making and playing with your slime, get a sandwich bag, save it for next time. I make slime. Do you make slime? I make slime. We can all make slime. Let's make slime.
Can't wear your swimsuit on the moon. You can't take a dip in the sea of tranquility without being covered up completely. The atmosphere is lacking there. You need to bring your own water, even bring your own air. So before you hop on board, get on route, you better pack that spacesuit.
The spacewalk lets you mingle with the stars, but it's so covered head to toe, you won't get very far. Here's the truth, you see if you can't suit. If you're going out there, better pack that spacesuit. Spacesuit, spacesuit, spacesuit.
One, two.
Imagine wrapping up for the coldest day there ever was. Space is brutal, so you need more than a hat and gloves. An extra vehicular mobility unit is what you need. It has 14 layers to protect you and fresh air for you to breathe. That's the thing about space. You have to cover everything from your feet to your face. You need a suit with liquid cooling to keep it just the right temperature out there. I hate to break it to ya, but you'll even need a space.
Hi, everybody. I was rocking out to that great song. This is Molly. I'm here. It's so good to see all of you. Thank you for being here at What's That Smellin'? Speaking of P.U., it stinks in here. It's because Sanden's been up to something. I don't know what. So we've had to clear out brains on headquarters. We need your help to find out what that smells. So get your worksheet ready. It's going to be a super fun time. At the end, we're going to do mystery sounds live with me. And then I'm going to answer whatever questions you have. So put those in the chat throughout the show. We'll be gathering them, and I'm going to get to as many as I can. So is everybody ready for a stinking good time? I know I am. Should we start it? Okay, let's start the show.
Hi friends, I'm Sanden Totten from Brains On and Smash Boom Best. I'm in the Brains On Labber Kitchen where we test out amazing new culinary inventions. Today's field trip is all about a new dish I've whipped up. It's the most mind-bending, tongue-twisting, brain-busting snack ever. But first, a few things to go over. We'll be checking in with a bunch of our friends today like Marc and Molly from Brains On and also Joy Dolo from Forever Ago. Plus, we're going to host an all-new Smash Boom Best debate and hear some mystery sounds at the end. We'll also be asking you questions along the way, so just type your answers into the chat. Oh, and do you have your recipe sheet handy? Great. You'll need a pen and pencil to make some notes on it, so make sure you got one nearby. Now, for starters, write your name at the top of the sheet and your favorite food. Mine is, I think, vegan nachos. Speaking of food, let's get back to my dish. Oh man, it's so extreme, it's already banned in 14 states. The tale of this snack will be taught in both history books and cookbooks. Aliens will invent interstellar travel just to come to Earth and try it. It's
Improbable snack attack!
That's right, my improbable snack attack. Why is it improbable? Because it combines an equal amount of every flavor. Sweet, spicy, sour, bitter, umami, plus flavors that haven't even been invented yet, like creamish and tappy, sploot, opera ghost, and Harold.
Sanden, your improbable snack is almost done baking.
Thanks. That's Harvey, our omnipresent virtual voice assistant. Harvey's helping me. Harvey, tell our friends a little bit about this epic snack I've made.
You took everything in the kitchen and poured it in a baking dish. And
Whoa. You're seriously underselling it. What I did was I carefully selected the best ingredients. You know, stuff like churros, soy sauce, ranch dressing, bubble gum. You know, the obvious stuff. Then I added rare ingredients like shaved pineapple skin, the inside of a pizza crust, dreams from a fresh carrot. Night night, buddy. And dark matter. What is it? And tarragon, which apparently is a real spice. Then I smooshed it all together in a large Hadron Collider, dehydrated it, rehydrated it, added a dash of salt, and then I put it in the oven.
some of that is accurate.
So, friends at home, would you try this? I mean, it sounds delicious, but what ingredients do you think I'm missing? What would you add? Yeah. Okay, so Harvey, are you ready for this sick snack?
Yes, I have preloaded the medicine cabinet with antacid. There is extra toilet paper in the bathroom. And I have the emergency room on speed dial.
No, Harvey, I meant the snack is gonna be sick.
By my calculations, we will all be sick.
Finally, it's done. Allow me to introduce Sanden's improbable snack attack. Ta-da! And now, to take the first heavenly whiff. Oh, ugh, what is that awful smell?
I do not have a nose, but the most likely answer is your snack.
Maybe it's the Swedish fish reacting with the ranch dressing. Wait a minute. Down here I smell chocolate and cheese and spiced meat, which is perfectly delicious, but it's kind of more like up here. Oh, ugh, it smells like moldy socks and wet dogs and rotten eggs. Ugh, but there's something else. Where's that coming from? Any ideas? Type your answers in the chat.
Calculating. I can confirm that there is a second smell in the room. It is not coming from your disaster snack.
I knew it. Whew. Friends, what's the worst smelling thing you can think of? Type it in the chat. Oh, yeah, like that. That's good. Oh, yeah, it kind of smells like that one. Oh, yeah, that too, but not that one that's really stinky, but it's not quite that bad. Well, obviously, I cannot snack in these conditions. I need to figure out what's causing this horrible, funky smell. It looks like we've got a malodorous mystery on our hands, Harvey. Good thing I always keep my mystery-solving hat handy. Yeah. And, of course, my magnifying glass. And the look wouldn't be complete without my detective pipe. Sanden is on the case. I'm sorry, friends, but Sanden's improbable snack attack is obviously going to have to be put on hold. Cross out recipe sheet on your printout and write at the top, smell hunt, because that's what we're about to do. Hunt a smell. We have a new field trip now. Harvey, make sure no one steals my snack while I'm gone.
I can assure you, no one will go near your snack, even if you paid them.
think I figured it out. That this magnifying glass is useless. Ugh, I should have gotten one with a smell-o-vision attachment. Oh well. Ugh, still smelly. Whew. Marc. Wonder where he is. Man, doesn't look like he's here in his lab. Marc, are you here? Marc?
I wasn't messing with any farts, I swear.
Cool, Marc, calm down.
Sanden, hi. I didn't see you there. I thought you were Molly. Not that I'm avoiding her, except I am.
Okay. Marc, hey, I need your help. There's this awful smell throughout Brains On headquarters.
Smell? What smell? There's certainly not any smell. It's certainly not my smell. Nothing to smell here.
Okay. Marc, buddy, what's going on? You're acting all twitchy and kind of sus. What's this all about, farts? And why are you avoiding Molly?
Oh, fine. I guess my secret project isn't so secret anymore. You're looking at my latest project. I call it Silent but Deadly. You see, I've run into a small problem. Molly's been having some flatulence issues. I don't know if you smelled them.
So, Molly farts. So do I. So do you. I mean, who here farts? Right? See, it's natural, Marc. We all toot.
Yeah, but lately Molly's toots have been getting pretty powerful. And I can't just say, hey Molly, your farts are making my nose want to detach itself from my face and change its name and flee to Antarctica. That would hurt her feelings. So I've been trying to work on a more subtle solution.
Oh, okay. Is that what all this junk is for?
Au contraire, this is not junk, my friend. This is the most cutting edge toot technology in the world. Yes, take a good look. You see, to defeat the fart, I need to study the fart. To know the fart, to be the fart. Take, for instance, this fart cannon. I call it the Gas Blaster 9000.
Whoa. Marc, you made a fart cannon?
It's much more than that. Observe. The Gas Blaster 9000 creates the gaseous blast the same way our bodies do. Flatulence starts with food, like these Brussels sprouts.
Ooh, those always make me gassy. How about you?
Exactly. And when we chew and swallow our food, it ends up down in our stomachs, which is filled with bacteria.
Ah, yes, those teeny tiny microscopic things living all over and inside our bodies. In fact, we have a whole book about them available now.
Yep. Those are the ones in our guts that help break down food and turn it into fuel for our body. Inside your intestines, it is basically a bacteria buffet. The bacteria nosh on your food, nom, 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 breaking it into its most basic parts: sugars, fats, proteins, and fibers. As the bacteria eat, they make gas, which keeps building and building inside you. Add air that you swallow to that, and it's only a matter of time until it needs to escape. Hold on to your butts. Did you hear that? That was incredible.
Oh, incredibly smelly. Oh, be glad you can't smell through the screen.
The next thing I learned is that different foods can make your farts smellier and give you more gas. One big culprit are foods full of indigestible carbs.
Ah, my favorite. What's an indigestible carb?
Oh, stuff like beans and fruit. Total fart fuel. And don't even get me started on dairy. Like milk and cheese, that has a sugar in it called lactose. And about 2 out of every 3 people in the world can't digest it. They're lactose intolerant. And when these people eat dairy, they'll be farting until the cows come home. Moo! P-U. Let's try another one.
Actually, Marc, I don't know.
Be the fart, remember? Be the fart? In order to do that, I need to study it from every angle. Hey, have you ever wondered what makes the gas we pass sound like that?
Oh, no, I've never. Look, I'm just trying to find this smell, and Fine. I've totally wondered what makes farts sound like that.
Of course you have. Everyone has. Well, from the moment I started working on the fartsophone, I made a surprising discovery. The sound, nothing to do with the cheeks.
Whoa, really? You mean it's not your butt cheeks elegantly flapping in the wind?
Nope, I wish. But it turns out it's all about the sphincter. That's the muscle that controls the opening the farts come out of. Allow me to use this balloon to demonstrate. Okay. When this opening is closed pretty tightly, it makes a more high-pitched squeaky sound. And when it's more relaxed, the sound is a little bit lower. And when it's really relaxed, oh gosh. And sometimes gas slips out without making a noise at all.
Okay, that makes sense. But why are some farts louder than others?
Oh, great question. That has a lot to do with the velocity of the gas that you pass. That's its speed. If you try to slow it down, it might sound like... But if you're passing that gas super fast, it's more likely to be loud, like this. Put all that together, and you have a fart symphony!
Bravo, Marc! That was impressive, right?
Why, thank you.
I'll be getting season tickets to that. So, did all of this make you one with the farts, Marc?
Well, not just yet. I have one last question I need answered.
What's that?
Why do smellier toots seem to linger longer? You at home? Any ideas?
Oh, you know what? I think I know this one. We should be able to figure this out with physics, right? So, farts are made of gas.
Right.
And, a gas, it spreads to fill the volume of whatever container it's in, right?
Yeah.
So if gas is released in a room, it'll spread to fill the whole room, am I right?
Double right.
Yeah, so I bet some of the smell time continuum is influenced by the size of the room you're in, right?
Ooh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you cut the cheese in a big room, the smell is spread out across a lot of space, so not as strong.
Right. But if you break wind in a small room, the gas has nowhere to go, so it smells stronger. It'll fade once the fart particles, or farticles, work their way out through the cracks in the doors and windows.
So, to practice fart escapes, we have a couple of mazes on your activity sheet. Help the fart find its way out of the room.
Ooh, fun! Grab your smell hunt sheets and get farted. Started.
And while you do that, Sanden, you want to try and be the fart with me?
How?
Well, we're going to use the power of dance.
Why not? Let's fart dance.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So, are you all done with the mazes? Great work guiding that gas, everybody.
Yes, and like a maze, all of this has led me to my final invention. Whoa. The latest in anti-fart technology. I call them windbreakers!
Wow.
Uh-huh. The modern, elegant solution to all of your tooting troubles. They come complete with deodorizing charcoal filters, a built-in fan to send the gas packing, and it comes in 5 unique colors.
Nice.
Count them.
I see 2.
Yes, exactly.
Who's that?
Hey guys, just thought I'd come by the lab and see what you're up to. Why is the door locked? That's okay, I have my own key. I'll just let myself in.
Oh no, it's Molly. Quick, we have to hide all the fart technology. We can't let her know what we're doing in here is all for her farts. It'll hurt her feelings.
Whoa, it smells like a fart salad sandwich in here.
Oh, that's,
That was me. I'm sorry. I had a whole bunch of broccoli for lunch. I'll turn on a fan.
No, don't. Mark, that's amazing.
What?
You may not know this, but I'm something of a fart connoisseur.
I mean, I did notice that you like to toot a lot.
Exactly, and my farts are pretty pleasant if I do say so myself. Some might even say adorable. And you at home, raise your hand if you farted today. Very nice. For the rest of you, there is still time. But Mark, I've never noticed how impressive yours are. They're like something from a fart cannon.
Aw, thanks, Molly.
After all, everybody farts, so I always believe instead of shaming someone for passing gas, we should celebrate or smell-abrate, 'cause life's one big farty party. By the way, did you know a fart in Japan is called an onara, and in Portuguese, to fart is peidar?
Whoa, oh yeah. I mean, there are so many ways to talk about toots. Hey, grab your smell hunt sheets and check out the Fart by Any Other Name game. Can you match up the word for fart with the language it comes from? Give it a shot. We'll give you 1 minute. Good luck.
Okay, I think we got it. Let's see how you did. Post those answers.
I missed that one.
Ooh.
That was tricky.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
I
that
got.
was a tough one.
Oh, should have known.
Yep.
That was fun. And I agree with Molly. Life is better when it's a farty party.
Oh, hey, are those pants new? You know, I'm judging a Smash Boom Best debate later, and I'd really like to look snazzy.
Actually, yeah, sure. They're for you. Yeah.
For me? Amazing. Okay, thanks, guys. See you later.
Wow. This has definitely been a very enlightening experience, Mark. I think my nose cells might never recover from that fart cannon, but after all this, I don't think what I smelled in the lab or kitchen was a fart. I can still smell it now above all the farticles.
Yeah, me too. That's way worse than anything I've been working on. Ooh, impressive.
Yeah, it seems like it might be coming from below us. Sorry, Mark. I gotta keep investigating. I'm gonna follow this sneaky smell wherever it goes.
Okay, Sanden. Smell you later.
No, I think we do need some more screws and nuts and bolts to make sure that the hammer can enter it through the front and not the back, which we did last time. And we don't want to make sure, we got to make sure that it stays tight. Oh, hi, Sanden.
Sorry, Joy. Excuse me one second. I'm just sniffing around here.
Oh, no, wait, Sanden. This is a renovation zone. You got to protect your noggin. Here we go. This'll do it.
Okay. Say, while I got you here, Joy, have you noticed any serious stinkage happening around here?
Oh, now that you mention it, yeah, I think I
right?
do smell some stink.
It's a dank stink, yeah. I wonder, could it be coming from the toilet? Joy, where is the toilet?
You know, perfect timing, Sanden. I'm stuck trying to decide which toilet to get for our new and improved bathroom.
Oh, what are the options? What do you got?
Well, as the many listeners of Forever Ago know, I'm something of a history buff. So I thought I would look to the toilets of the past for inspiration. Want to see the first option? I'd love your opinion.
I love my opinion too. Sure.
Great. I've got a commercial for each of the 3 options. Here's a commercial for the first one. Looking for a pot to do your business in? Want to give your number 2 something to do? Yeah! Then look to your friends, the Mesopotamians. The what? Trust your business to the folks familiar with mess. 6,000 years ago in what's now the Middle East, the Mesopotamians built great cities and great toilets. Not only great, but some of the first toilets. This beauty is made of clay and is 14 feet tall. You can bury it in the ground or install it on the 2nd story of your house. When nature calls, just climb atop the clay tube and let her rip. Your waste gets a taste of freedom as it travels 14 feet into a pit below, keeping the potty germs and stink away from you. The Mesopotty. When you want the best toilet, go with one of the first toilets. Wow, the Mesopotty pitch person is so stylish and pretty and persuasive. Such a nice smile too and pretty hair. And I really like her outfit.
Yeah, you know, I'm not so sold on this. You at home, can you see any potential problems with this potty? Would you use it? Yeah, I think perching on top of a poop pipe seems a little precarious. Plus, it piles up in a pit. That sounds like a potential problem. What else you got, Joy?
Well, here's option number 2. Number 2. Seriously, okay. Do you ever get lonely in the loo? Yearn for some small talk on the toilet? Then look no further than the ancient Roman latrine. Yes, a potty that feels like a party, because several people can use it at the same time. Not only do these stone toilets have spots for all your friends, your waste gets carried away by an incredible sewer system. Bye-bye, boom booms! And that's not all. These latrines have a sense of adventure about them. Could it be the octopus that was said to swim up out of the toilet on occasion? Or the flames that would sometimes burst from the seats after the sewer gas would explode? Or perhaps the fact that you never knew who was going to sit down next to you? Yes, and yes, and yes. All of the above. Or should I say, below. Make your next toilet the Roman Team Adventure latrine. Octopus not necessarily included with the purchase. Check for flames before sitting. Stone surfaces may feel cold on your ends. The Roman Team Adventure latrine. When the bathroom beckons, bring a buddy. Wow, another captivating commercial. Where do they find these wonderful spokespeople?
Okay, friends, how do we feel about going in a group? Fun or forget about it? I personally like a little privacy on the potty. You know, I'm kind of a go solo type of person.
Ah, yeah, poo time is you time. Got it, absolutely.
All right, any other options, Joy?
Of course. I have one more. Greetings! It is I, Queen Elizabeth I from 400 years ago. If you're looking for a toilet option that is literally fit for a queen, look no further than the commode. Does it dispose of your waste? No. Does it flush your way into a sewer system? No. Does it let you chat with friends? No. But is it fancy? Yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes. A commode is a box with a hole on top. In the box is a pot. You go in the pot and you have your servants empty it later. Simple, elegant. Plus, the outside of the commode can be decorated as you choose. Maybe it's a duck or a horse, or maybe some of those little leaves that you see out in the forest. I don't know. I haven't been outside in many, many years. Oh, Your Majesty. Why, it's my godson, Sir John Harrington. What is it, John? I'm so pleased to share with you my newest invention. A flushing toilet. A flushing toilet? Yeah. It flushes away your waste. To where, John? Sewer system? John, do we even have a sewer system? Oh, no. Your Majesty. Then I shall go on pooping in this box. I mean, commode. Yes, Your Majesty. But just so you know, this flushing toilet is gonna catch on someday. Be like me, a queen. Every queen needs her throne, and mine is a commode wrapped in velvet. So soft, you'll love it. Elizabeth the First? I've never seen a more regal person, and her godson is so charismatic.
Yeah, but I don't know. Pooping in a box, that sounds like cat stuff to me. You know, George, I just can't make up my mind. I'm too distracted by this mysterious stink. Oh, viewers, maybe you can help. Okay, everyone, please vote in the poll for which toilet you think we should install in our new bathroom. Is it the Mesopotty, the Roman Team Adventure Latrine, or the Royal Commode?
Think about which commercial was the best. Which had the most charming host? Was it all three? It was all three, wasn't it? Mm-hmm.
All right, did you vote for your favorite? Okay, thanks for voting. Joy, I say go with whatever they picked because they look like they know a good potty when they see one.
It's true.
And now, I have a stink to stalk, so bid me farewell and good luck on the case.
Farewell. Good luck on the case.
It's over here for sure.
Truman! No screws!
Oh, hello. I'm just getting ready for our big Smash Boom Best debate. It's a real stinker. Oh, not the debate. That'll be great. The topics are literal stinkers. We're doing dung beetles versus slime molds.
Aha! Dung beetles. That is for sure the source of the stink.
Sanden, hey, what stink are you talking about?
The stink that's ruining my snacking. The one that's lingering in the air, that's haunting HQ like a skunk that died and turned into a ghost skunk.
It's not Marc's epic farts?
Molly, it's not the farts. It's not the bathroom renovation. But I bet it is the dung beetles.
Sanden, I hate to break it to you, but there are no actual dung beetles here in headquarters, just a debater defending dung beetles. And while some of their arguments might end up stinking, I don't think it's the smell you're hunting. Which, I definitely sniff a whiff. What is that?
I don't know, but it's driving me bonkers, Molly. Fine, it's not here. I'll keep sniffing.
I have no idea what just happened. Anyway, let's get this debate going. Follow me!
From the brains behind Brains On, it's Smash Boom Best.
Welcome to Smash Boom Best, the show where we take two things, smash them together, and ask you to decide which one is best. Today we've got yuck versus ew, two fascinating things that are also pretty gross. It's slime mold versus dung beetles. In one corner, we've got comedian and writer Katie McVeigh representing slime mold.
Ta-da! We're moldy, we're slimy, we're here.
And in the other, we've got reporter and writer and editor Jed Kim defending dung beetles.
Dung beetles? More like dang bestals.
And here to judge it all is you. You've got a score sheet for each round on your printout. I'll tell you when to award a point, and at the end you can add them up to see who won. Then we'll let you vote on screen, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you who got the most votes. Got it? Cool. Today we're going to have 3 rounds. First, Katie and Jed will deliver their declarations of greatness. These are short speeches about how awesome their side is. Then they'll both get 30 seconds to argue against the other side in rebuttals. Round 2 will be the sneak attack, where each debater will have to respond to a surprise challenge on the spot. And to wrap it all up, the final round where each side will have just 6 words to finish their arguments. I'll tell you when to award points. Cool? Cool. All right, Katie and Jed, are you ready to get this smash boom bop started?
You know it. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Dung beetles are number 1. They bury number 2.
Then it's time for the
Declaration of Greatness.
Katie, you're up first. Can you get slime mold to undulate into our hearts? You've got 2 minutes on the clock, and your time starts now.
The beauty, the grace, the faceless hero of modern ecology. Here she is, the slime mold. I'm not an animal, plant, or even a mold. Ignore the name. I'm unforgettable. I'm beautiful beyond compare. They wanted me to be a model, but I didn't have time because I'm so busy saving the world. The world cried out for a slime mold, and here I am. I come in 900 different varieties, and I come in any color you want except for green, because green reminds me of snot, and I'm snot that kind of girl. But from dinner to dog park, I can go anywhere. I can change how I look to mimic honeycomb, white rice, or dog vomit. My friends and I gather together in a clump and we pulse our way around. That's how we move, by the way. We get together and we pulsate around. It's like we're always dancing. Invite us to your wedding. We'll tear up the dance floor, except not really, because we're good guys and we'll leave the dance floor intact because you paid a lot of money for that floor and we want you to have it. Us slime molds are an avant-garde little crew of dreamers and doers. We're saving the world and blowing your mind. You can't categorize us. You can't even fathom us. We're brainless, and yet we can solve problems. We can solve mazes. We can remember where we've been, build networks like highways. In fact, the only puzzle we can't solve is why the dung beetle thought they'd win this debate. Anyway, if you give us 24 hours, we'll be over there in a jiffy. Okay, we don't move that fast, but that's fine. We don't need to move fast. We just need to be there. You see, we're important. We eat the bacteria that feeds on decomposing plants. We're the engine that makes this whole recycling ecology thing run. Plus, we're basically doctors. Doctors study our movements to figure out how cancerous tumors grow, and they think that we might be the next antibiotic revolution. Take that, poop beetle. In the nick of slime, we've arrived to save you and look good while doing it.
And
it's too
time. Amazing timing there. Love how you personified slime mold. You were the slime mold.
I am slime mold. When I saw slime mold, I said, I am slime mold and slime mold is me.
That thing behind you looks disgusting.
What are you talking about? This could be couture lace work. This is beautiful. This is at the forefront of
Garbage
everything.
world.
All right, Jed, we need to hear your rebuttal. You've got 30 seconds to tell us why slime mold is just more gag than great. And your time starts now.
Congratulations, you found something grosser than a dung beetle. It's basically garbage water that moves around. There's one called dog vomit slime mold. And yeah, pretty accurate description. They don't do anything, just ooze toward the nearest food. Nobody thinks I'm cool when I do that. And I heard they can be really hard to get rid of, and that's bad. If you see this thing, you really want it to go away. I found one in my yard and just stood there yelling at it for an hour, and that's pretty much all there is to do with slime molds.
Yeah.
That was a lot of lies, but I will let it lie until it is my time to absolutely wreck your world.
Slowly, by accident.
Slowly. Not by accident.
Happenstance.
I'll have you know, you can trap a bunch of us in Toronto, and we'll tell you how the Canadian Highways Network should run. So, baby, watch out. We're engineers.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see.
Jed.
And we're engineering your destruction. Okay, sorry.
Jed, it is time to hear about dung beetles. Please tell us why we should dedicate our devotion to these little dookie deputies. You have 2 minutes, and your time starts now.
The dung beetle may seem icky, but it's really something we should all aspire to for several reasons. One, the dung beetle is an ecological gem. They're the ultimate recyclers. They bury their eggs inside poop balls so their babies can feast after they hatch. They get rid of so much poop that without them, plants would get smothered, parasites would abound, and we would be tromping around a disgusting, smelly, squishy planet. They fight global warming, too. Cow manure releases methane, a powerful greenhouse gas. Some studies showed that dung beetles cut that by 40%. Take a good hard look at yourself and your methane bank account. It's probably a few withdrawals and mostly deposits, am I right? I'm talking about farts. You fart. Ancient Egyptians revered the dung beetle so much they made it an important religious symbol. You know that scary beetle that's all over the place in Egyptology? Yeah, that's a dung beetle. Ancient Egyptians knew what was important. Pyramids, putting people's heads on cats, and dung beetles. And why not? They're basically superheroes. They're strong. Some species can roll dung balls that are 50 times their own weight. That's like me rolling an orca around. I can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. I only move that thing like 4 feet, max. Number 2, they can fly. They've got supervision. Some dung beetles navigate by looking at the stars of the Milky Way at night. And they're very nimble. They roll their giant poop balls using their feet while balancing on their hands. I mean, I guess you'd kind of want to look anywhere else but at the giant turd you're rolling around. They should probably make a superhero movie about someone with dung beetle powers. Actually, no. That would be really gross. Popcorn sales would really plummet.
And
Go Team Dung Beetle!
Time. Wow. Amazing work. Did Jed's declaration roll dung beetles into your heart, everybody? Before you answer, it's time to listen to Katie's rebuttal. Katie, you've got 30 seconds to tell us why we should run over the litter critter known as the dung beetle. Your time starts now.
I mean, I don't think I really need to make a rebuttal here. I feel like Jed did the work for me. They're poop bugs who hang out with poop. Their best friends are poop. They're born in poop. They die in poop. They're poop fiends. Poop, poop, poop. That's gross. Get a new act. Get a new bit, okay? Meanwhile, the slime mold, we're out here. We're innovating. We can look like dog vomit. We can look like honeycomb. We can look like blackberries. Meanwhile, dung beetle, all poop all the time. Imagine being stuck in an elevator with a dung beetle. Ugh.
Wow. Wow. This is
I would rather be stuck in an elevator with a dung beetle than something that looks like barf.
Okay. I'd rather be stuck in an elevator with something that looks like barf rather than something that's talking constantly about poop and brought poop with it.
They don't talk about poop.
I think they do. What are other conversational topics that the dung beetle is getting into?
Science? Politics? Don't pigeonhole my dung beetle.
That is it for this first round. It is a tough decision, but judges at home, you have to award a point now. Please give it to the team that you liked best. Use whatever criteria you like to make the call. Did the doo-doo rollers bowl you over, or did you find slime mold swoon-worthy? It's up to you. Award that point in a hurry because we've got so much more happening in this sickening showdown. That's right. It's time for round 2, the
Sneak attack.
Your sneak attack is called Superfan. Katie and Jed, for this challenge, we want you to be your side's #1 superfan. You paint your face, don your jersey, go to every game, and you know all the cheers. Your challenge, make up a team chant that's 4 lines long about why your side is the best. What sport do they play? What are they known for? Why should their opponents be scared? You're the cheerleader. Does this make sense, Katie and Jed?
Yes.
Absolutely, I'm very excited. I'm thrilled.
4 lines?
4 lines.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's see. Katie went first last time, so Jed, you're gonna start. Give us a cheer for Team Dung Beetles.
They're mean. They're green. They're poop-eating machines. Without them, we'd be stuck in something obscene. Roll 'em up, bury 'em, stick 'em in the ground. I don't have a fourth line. How's that sound?
Yeah! Wow, I'm hyped up. You got me out of my seat. That was delightful. All right,
I loved
Katie,
it.
it's your turn.
I
now,
mean, I
Katie.
hated it. We're enemies right now. Sorry. I'm against it.
All right, Katie, please, it's your turn. Get the crowd going for Team Slime Mold.
Slime mold, we move slow. We cannot be pigeonholed. We have no brains, but we've got guts. We're slime mold and we are nuts.
Oh my gosh, another rousing cheer. Holy cow, viewers. This is a very, very tough call. I don't have to make the decision, you do, and I'm glad about that. So think about which side impressed you the most. Did they have a cheer that was stuck in your head? Did they teach you something? Did they make you laugh? Did they make you get out of your chair? It's up to you. Please award this point for this round. Have you done it? Perfect. We've got just one round left in this squishy skirmish. It's time for
The final six.
the final six. In this round, each team will have just 6 words to sum up the glory of their side. Katie, you've got 6 words to sing the praises of slime mold. Why is the slime sublime?
Beautiful slime mold rules the world.
Oh,
You asked me to sing it,
gorgeous.
so.
I loved it. Thank you so much. All right, Jed, it's your turn. Let's hear why the beetle pushing number 2 is worthy of being named number 1.
Poop isn't everywhere. Thanks, dung beetles.
Oh, 2 excellent final 6s. Again, a very hard decision, but friends at home, it's time to award a point to your favorite final 6. Did someone make a better point? Did they make you smile? Did they make you laugh? Did they make you feel? Did they make you think? Please award that point now. And now, tally up the results, because it's time to crown a stinky SmackDown champion. When the poll pops up on the screen, you'll have 60 seconds to cast a vote. And go. Very good. Time is up. I hope you've cast your vote. We're going to tell you the winner at the end of the show. Stay tuned to find out who won this very special, very ick episode of Smash Boom Blech. I'm Molly Bloom, and I need a shower. Bye, everybody.
Harvey, it's hopeless. I can't find the source of the stink.
Hello, Sanden. You have been on quite a stink venture.
Yeah, I know. I've learned all about farts, how they're caused by little bacteria in our guts, breaking down the food we eat and releasing gas. Oh, and I found out where the noise comes from. Spoiler alert, it's not the cheeks. Then I went on a toilet trek through time. And let me tell you, we are living in a golden age of waste disposal. Whew, I'm even more of a fan of the flush now. Then I stumbled onto this really cool debate between 2 totally gross but ultimately misunderstood creatures, dung beetles and slime molds. But Harvey, none of them were the source of the stink. I'll never figure this out.
Oh. What is that smell? It's definitely gotten worse.
Oh, man. That is bad.
Wait a second. I didn't smell it out in the hall.
Hey, you're right. And once you left my workshop, Sanden, the smell went with you. Oh.
What?
I don't think you've been following the smell around headquarters. I think the smell has been following you.
It's chasing me?
No, I think the smell is coming from you.
From me? Improbable.
What's in your pocket?
Oh, my pocket? Well, that's just my egg salad sandwich I keep in case I get hungry.
Is there anything else?
Well, yeah, I have my dog Penelope's lucky socks, She wears them for her pickleball matches every time. Really lucky. She's never lost a match. But if I wash them, they'll lose their charm.
Okay. There's gotta be something else.
Oh, well, I keep compost in my front pocket, in case my plants get hungry. Here you go, little friends. Oh, and here's my pet stink bug, Tony. Hey, Tony. It's always fun to have him along. Oh, and I also keep my unwashed retainer in here from high school. I don't really need it, but I just don't want to be caught off guard if my teeth suddenly move. Always be prepared.
Wow. Just wow.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I see how that smell might be coming from me.
Yeah, all those different smells mixed together. It's a lot.
Yeah, ugh. All that sniffing and searching for nothing. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, buddy. Don't be embarrassed. We all stink sometimes.
We sure do.
You're right, Molly. Your farts are adorable.
Well, thanks, friends. And to everyone watching, stick around because we're going to do some new mystery sounds just in a second. But first, this calls for a celebration, Molly, Marc. Who wants some of my improbable snack, huh?
Oh, okay, that's good. What's in there?
Oh, gosh, no, please stop.
Whatever.
Make it stop.
More for me.
Hello, everybody. So good to see you again. I hope you enjoyed that very stinky journey through Brains on headquarters. Marc, Joy, Sanden, they're making sure that we get that smell out of there so we can keep working. But I get to be here with you, and I'm so excited. So our first order of business is we need to reveal who won that debate. The votes are in. We tallied them up. And the winner is slime mold. Well done, Katie. It's hard to beat Katie, but Jed is an excellent debater as well. Such a good debate. All right. I know you were all judges, but now you all have to get your ears ready because it's time to guess. Because it's time for the mystery sound. Okay, here's the first mystery sound. All right, let's get those guesses in the chat. Can we hear that again, please? What do we think this could be? A cow eating grass. Excellent guess from Ben. Any other guesses you want to get in? Oh, we see cows. Lots of people think cows. A farm. A barn. It's possible all of you are right that it's a barn on a farm with a cow. Should we see the answer? The answer is a cow eating grass. Well done. Very good ears, all of you. All right, here is the next mystery sound. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Get your guesses in. Let's see those guesses. Oh, Isaac thinks popcorn. Ben thinks popcorn. A glass pendulum. Coins. Another guess for popcorn. Seeing a lot of popcorn here. The answer is popcorn. Very nice work, everybody. Such good ears. Y'all have been practicing, I can see. All right, here's the next mystery sound. This is a tricky one, I have to say. A timer clicking, says Vanessa. Any other guesses for this tricky mystery sound? A drill, a Polaroid camera, a shredder, a dog whimpering slightly, and a pencil sharpener. A printer, a blow dryer, a blender, a camera. Oof, so many good guesses, so much variety. A small fan, popcorn popping. Yay, Lauren says. All right, let's hear the answer. It's a Polaroid camera. Nice work. Polaroid cameras are very fun to use. All right, let's hear the next mystery sound. This is the last one. Let's get all those guesses in. Tricky. I'm going to say that if you were at the Brains On live shows this past weekend, this should be a familiar sound to you. Biting an apple, paper ripping, Velcro, ripping paper. What do we think? Ooh. Ripping and tearing. Yeah, what do you think we're ripping and tearing? A chainsaw. Very interesting. Paper or Velcro? Peeling an orange? The answer is peeling an orange. Nicely done, Lisa. Very, very good. All right. Those are all of our wonderful mystery sounds. And now I'm so excited because I get to answer all the questions that you've sent in. Okay, so there's still time to send in more if you want me to get through as many as I can. All right, so our first question. Why are farts stinky? Well, great question. So there's bacteria in our guts that are breaking down the food we eat. So without the bacteria, we wouldn't be able to eat the huge variety of foods we make. And the bacteria, when they're breaking it down, they can't use everything. So they release gas as their waste. So they're the ones farting, really. And we're just releasing their farts out into the world. And so depending on what you eat, those farts will smell different. All right, why does some gas come out of our mouth and some the other end? Great question. So the gas that comes out of your mouth in the form of a burp is air that you've swallowed. So like when you have a fizzy soda, there's a lot of extra air bubbles in there, so you burp those out. The farts, though, are coming from digestion. So there's two different sources of those gases. Pretty cool. When's the next Forever Go coming out? May 15th. We're so excited. We love Forever Go. How are mirrors made? Oh, great question. So mirrors are really cool, and we have a whole episode about those. If you go on our website and look for mirrors or anywhere you listen to Brains On, we have an episode that's about mirrors and glitter and sequins. But basically, it's a very shiny piece of metal. Why does food smell bad when it's rotten? Great question. So, it smells bad for a very similar reason to why our farts don't smell so good. It's bacteria again. So, when bacteria are digesting our food, they can grow on the food and make stinky smells because they are decomposing it and they're releasing their byproducts again. And we actually have an episode coming out about this next week, this coming Tuesday. So Brains On, whole episode about food expiring and rotting, and it's a delightful episode. Molly, do you have any pets? I do. I have a dog named Honeybee. We just adopted her 2 months ago, and she's really sweet. Molly, what is your favorite podcast other than Brains On? Well, Smash Boom Best Forever Going Moment of course, but then I also love our friends at Story Pirates. I love Radio Lab. I love Switched on Pop. There's so many podcasts that I love in this world. So lucky. Miriam wants to know, when was your first episode? So, yes, our very first episode, we started making it in 2011. It took us a very long time to make because Marc, Sanden, and I had other jobs. We didn't really know what it was going to sound like. It took a long time, but we finally finished it and we released it out into the world in 2012. And that was really just like a file we sent to a few of our friends to listen to. And then it became an official podcast like a year later in 2013. So over 10 years ago. It was all about eating. And we actually have an episode from a couple years ago, which was our 200th episode, where Marc, Sanden, Menaka, and I are listening to that first episode and reacting to it. How did you get the idea for Brains On? From Rachel. Wonderful question, Rachel. So back then, Marc and Sanden and I were working in the newsroom, and we wanted something that felt a little more creative to work on. And I had always maybe wanted to be a teacher. And so I was like, let's make something for kids because kids are the best. They're super curious and creative and awesome. And we started thinking about what that show would sound like. We wanted it to be something that like really respected kids, that adults like to listen to too, that showed how kids can be experts as well. And Brains On was born. Let's see. If we are allergic to dust, and dust is dead skin, then are we allergic to skin? From Trey. Wonderful question, Trey. So here's the thing about dust is that there's dead skin cells in it, but there's a lot of other stuff too. And we have an episode about dust that you should check out. But there's pollen. There's tiny bugs that are called dust mites and mold. So if you're allergic to dust, you might be allergic to the mold. You might be allergic to dust mites. I am actually allergic to dust mites. They're tiny little like bugs related to spiders that you can't see with the naked eye, but they're there. Don't be worried though. They're friendly. Just might make you allergic. How old am I? I just had my birthday this past week and I turned 41. That's how old I am. Which is your favorite out of cats, fish, or dogs? That's a really hard question. My first pet was a fish, a goldfish named Kirby Puckett. And we had a cat for a while, and now we have a dog. I can't choose, but my favorite animal overall is a sloth, in case you're wondering. Do you know Ryan and Bridget from Million Bazillion? I do! They're so great. Ryan was even on an episode of Smash Boom Best. There was skydiving versus scuba diving. He was a delightful person. On that episode, Isaac asks, how do you make all the stuff like Gungador and the elevator seem so real? Well, great question. Well, those are real voices. And we do a lot of things to make Brains On headquarters come to life through audio magic. It's pretty fun. Lorelei and Brielle want to know, what's your favorite food? My favorite food is noodles with cottage cheese. Also, I really love sushi. And bananas. I love bananas. Okay. What do you do in your free time? From Lizzie. Great question, Lizzie. I am in a choir where we arrange our own music and sing, and it's very fun. And I walk the dog, and I hang out with my daughter and my husband and the rest of my family. I love to go for walks generally and hang out outside and read books. And yeah, that's what I do. Do you like hamsters? Honestly, I don't think I've ever been around a hamster. I like them in theory, but I don't know enough. I've never really been near one to tell. I've been near a guinea pig, and I think they're adorable. Hamsters are a mystery to me still. How'd you come up with the name for Brains On? Wonderful question. So we were throwing around a lot of ideas. There was we wanted to feel like a place that everyone's welcome, but it's like a cool, almost like a secret clubhouse or a fort. We were thinking about flashlights. We were thinking about all these sorts of things. And then we were thinking, well, you're really turning on a light bulb, turning your brain on and kind of doing hands-on activities, but with your brain. And so we came up with Brains On. And in the early episodes, we said things like brains on sleeping or brains on eating. But we stopped doing that. I don't know why. I think it made it sound kind of maybe for younger kids. Maybe? I don't know. How did you, Marc, and Sanden meet? From Shira. Shira. Wonderful question. You guys have so many good questions. So Marc, Sanden, and I met here in Minnesota. We all worked at Minnesota Public Radio, and we became friends, and our desks were all really near each other. And that's how we first got to hang out. And now Marc and Sanden moved away, and they live in California, but we still get to make the show together. When did you make the first episode of Forever Girl? From Wolfie. Great question. So the first episode of Forever Girl was actually, I think, in 2018. We made 8 episodes, and then we took a break for a few years because we were trying to figure out how to make all these shows at the same time. And then we had to bring it back, though, because we love Forever Go. Everyone loves Joy. The fans were like, where is Joy? And, we got to have Joy be on Smash Boom Best in the meantime, which was so wonderful. But then we brought it back a couple years ago, and it's going strong. And it's such a delight. Why do we fart? Great question. Farts happen because we eat food. But there are a lot of foods that we eat that we can't digest on our own. So we need all the bacteria that live inside of us that are helpful to help us break down that food. And so when they break down that food, they can't eat, they don't need all of it either. So they make byproducts, they make their own waste, and that comes out of us in the form of farts. And that is it. I think those are all of the questions for now. My daughter's 8, and her name is Lulu. My least favorite animal. I don't have one because all animals are great. Thank you for the birthday wishes. All right, so thank you all so much for being here. Such a delight to have you. We'll probably do more of these in the future, so keep an eye out on the website. Also, parents, got to let you know about the Smarty Pass, of course. So if you go to smartypass.org, it's only $3 a month or $36 or $4 a month or $36 for the whole year. And you get ad-free feeds of all of the shows: Brains On, Smash Boom, Best, Forever Ago, Moment of Million Bazillion, Charm Words, Your Classical Storytime. You get ad-free feeds of all of those amazing shows. Plus you get bonus episodes every month, and you'll get discounts on events like this, plus merch and more. It's a really fun time, and it's also an excellent way to support these shows. If you love the shows and want them to keep going, Smarty Pass is a great way to support us. So parents, you can head to smartypass.org. Thank you so much for listening to our shows, for watching this field trip, and asking me your questions and guessing the mystery sounds. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thanks for being here.